Hey, Haley.
Hey.
As Lucas's key workers, I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk about this plan of care, per se. I have been noticing that we have been taking two different approaches with Lucas, and we want different things for him right now, which I think as a team, like, we are a team for this young guy, and I feel like we should be on the same page and be wanting what's best for him, wanting the same thing for him. So I kind of just wanted to discuss what's been going on, where I'm coming from, what I think we should be doing, and then maybe you can say the same, and we can kind of try and find some happy medium somewhere, hopefully. Yeah. I think Lucas needs to be involved in more. I believe that he goes kind of a little bit stir-crazy in the house and gets himself into trouble because he doesn't have anything to keep him going. He's interested in sports. You can tell that. It's easy to see that he's interested in being athletic. I don't know. I mean, there's different community programs and all of that I would love to see him get involved with, even if they were at school, out in the community, different private clubs, or anything like that. I don't know, maybe something to do with music or art. He's got a natural, he's just natural when it comes to those kind of things.
Yes.
I don't know how you feel about kind of getting him more involved and see if that could make a potential difference in his behaviors. But I know you haven't been as open to getting him involved, if you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I kind of just let him do what he wants to do because it keeps him occupied for that time. I don't know how well he's going to be out in the community, given he has anger issues and stuff like that. So I kind of just let him have his own personal space and let him do his own thing. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of my approach that I've been taking, and I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but it seems to work for him. But I do understand in the sense where you're coming from, where he has all these great qualities, and maybe we don't express the great qualities that he has to him very often, which we could start. I definitely see where you're coming from, and I'm willing to make that change. Mm. If we could kind of make a plan and see how it's going to work out for him, because you know how dysregulated he can get when he's taken away from his video games and stuff like that he likes to do. So we just have to come up with a plan.
I think even just getting him out in the community to participate in like a club sport or something, whether it's like one day or night a week or 2 days or night, like 2 days or 2 nights a week, I feel like maybe that could deter him from these negative behaviors and his antisocial behaviors. I know in the house sometimes he gets a little aggravated and he doesn't really want to, he doesn't get along with some of the other youth. And then after he's been in the house for so long, he doesn't really get along with the staff either. I think maybe getting him out in the community could introduce him to making new friends and kind of seeing a whole other different side of life rather than staying cooped up in the house. Yeah, I don't know if you would maybe, if you were interested, we could talk to him about joining a sports team or doing something along the lines of just 1 or 2 nights a week to start. Maybe if it works, then we could continue. If it doesn't work, we don't have to. We don't have to go ahead with that, but I think it's worth a try.
No, I definitely see where you're coming from, and I never really looked at it that way before. So that's maybe why I haven't even thought about putting him out in the community, because what I see is the way that I do it now works. But I do understand that, maybe if you got out in the community, being more active would give him a better friend group and give him better morals, and hopefully he can gain some respect. And but I definitely think, I agree with you. I think we should come up with a plan, something that he wants to do so we can see improvement, and then maybe we can check back to see if that way is working or not.
Yeah. I just think he has 2 key workers like you and I, and where we take different approaches, I think it's best if we go on the same track. Yeah. And then that'll help him tremendously, I think. Because I think he knows that he can play you and me, swing us in different ways type of deal. So I think we need to be, like have a clear plan of care for Lucas and stick to that. And I think the consistency will really make an improvement. So thanks for sitting down and hearing that out, and maybe even like just you and I talk to him together, kind of get a feel for what he's interested in, sign him up for something, see if that works, and we can come back if it doesn't and figure something else out.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, thanks.
No problem.
It's not off.
Press it again.